good, 1600s person. Got a Heliolisk. It's a bit odd. So, Fairy Lapras it is. It's going to be my own Excadrill here. Then it's between Rillaboom and Dragapult. I think it's going to be Rillaboom for that Milotic. Only a few games away. I reckon if I win all 3 in this episode, it could be enough. We'll have to see. So many people are being content with 1670s. I reckon if I get 1680s, I'll leave it there. So I got to 1680s last time, and that was fine. 1672 was the cutoff for last place cup, and it's probably going to be a little bit lower this time. Because everyone is being content with 1670s now that they know that that was the cutoff last time. I don't tend to see too many Milotics. It's probably going to pick up again. I was going to say in Series 6, but what even is Series 6? So, yeah, we'll have to see. They lead Sand, they are definitely going to flinch me because this is the IC. And if they lead Sand, they always click Rock Slide. Like, even if they could Steel Spike the Clefairy, they always click Rock Slide. That's not bad, so long as there's no Starfall. It's definitely not the worst. And if they Starfall immediately, that's them using their Dynamax up on the first turn. So if they Yawn, that's probably the best case. They're probably going to fake out the Clefairy so that there's a Blind Sing incoming. But then if they do Starfall and fake out, that means that I can still hit them because I haven't Gravitied. If they fake out the Lapras, they are a madman. If they Parting Shot, that is also reasonable. But like I said before, I don't care about losing my special attack, I care about putting them to sleep. Air slash French would be annoying as well. Just to protect, okay. That's fine, I should have my Gravity now. But that means that they will definitely be Starfalling. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I do not care about that. This definitely makes them more inclined to go for Starfall now. Unfortunately, I didn't sing the Incineroar, but here we are. If they have Protect, that's surely much more of a support Togekiss. They may not even have that Dazzling Gleam, but apparently they do, but that's fine. So hopefully both of them are going to sleep here. I should survive a Flare Blitz. I do survive a Flare Blitz. That's one Sing. That's two Sing. Nice. So now, I don't care about the Throat Spray now, because I'm considering switching out the Lapras here. I'm definitely like doing with the Clefairy. But it's just, do I just click Blizzard? Do I switch into Excadrill to try and Sword Stance? I think I'm okay just going for Blizzard here. Try and take out the Togekiss. This is a neutral Blizzard now. And I should be out of range of Flare Blitz, just about. Yes, no? Maybe? That's going to two-shot the Togekiss, which is nice. So I will Life Dew again, and I will Blizzard again. Okay, that's good. And that's also good, so they've lost Token Kiss, which is excellent. See, again, just showing how busted Life Dew is. And next turn, I think I'm going to be double singing, most likely. So I've still got Gravity up. There's one more turn of Gravity, I think, so I'm definitely singing. And the Incineroar stayed asleep for 2 turns as well, so I might just go for double sing. Tower is fine. So I'm going to go for a sing into the Incineroar with the Fairy and a sing into... I'm just going to double check the Gravity, even though I know there's one more turn. So, I'm going to go for Sing into the Incineroar, I'm going to go for Sing into the Tyranitar. Just don't flinch to Rock Slide, please. Come on, Lapras is the important one. Just don't flinch, Lapras. Okay, that's fine. If I double hit Sing, I am, like, pretty much sorted. Because then I switch into Excadrill and Life Dew, and then I'm fine. But flinches! Fairy, that's okay, that's not okay. Okay. Still think that's not the worst, because I still have Excadrill and Rillaboom waiting in the back. So... I'm gonna try and... No, I think at this point I just Blind Sing, right? And just hope that one of them KOs the... Well, not KOs, but hits the T-Top. They cook Rock Slide again. Fairy hangs on, so I'll lose one of the Pokemon and then hopefully the other one can hit through the flinch and Blind Sing. If this isn't a Lapras, nope, that's into Fairy, so Lapras is going to survive the turn. Has to hit a Blind Sing through a flinch. Unlikely. But, yeah, there we go. Okay. So it should be Excadrill here. But if they've got their Excadrill waiting in the back, that's definitely a bit more awkward. Do I KO the Incineroar and catch anything that could switch in, because Togekiss is gone now? Or do I Steel Spike the Tyranitar? If they Dynamax, they'll get their weakness policy. Because I have my Rillaboom, I'm going to Quake the Incineroar. And once again, I'm going to try and Sing the Tyranitar. Incineroar's definitely gone. Do they Dynamax the Tyranitar? If they don't, I think I would have probably preferred to go for Steel Spike into the Tyranitar. Because then the defense boost would mean that I can survive whatever their Excadrill would go for, but they are Dynamaxing Tyranitar, so I think I prefer that. Because I have my Grassy Seed on my Rillaboom, if they got Excadrill in the back, I'm feeling pretty reasonable. They lose Incineroar. They target the Lapras, that's fine, because Excadrill is going to still be at full HP, which is going to be ideal. And a Knuckle activates my weakness policy. I'm fine with that. So I have to see what the final Pokemon is in the back. If it's not Excadrill, then I just outspeed with my Excadrill at this point. And if it is theirs... And I do hit a Blind Sing! Perfect, okay. That makes up for the flinches. So yeah, this is very good now. Lapras still survives. I don't even have to go into Rillaboom this turn. Here is Excadrill. So I can go for a Quake here into the Excadrill. And they protect their Excadrill. How many turns of Sand is left? Because Lapras is going to go down at the end of this turn, right? Yeah, so it will go down. Is there any point switching to Rillaboom to preserve Lapras in case they protect their Excadrill? I'm going to max Quake the Excadrill, and I will sacrifice... Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice Lapras. Should live. Did not live, so I'm glad I Hydro Pumped. If I connect the Hydro Pump, I should be fine. Oh, they were Life Orb, that's why. Come on, Lapras. This is important. Well done. That did not KO. So this is definitely more awkward now. Are they in Life Orb range? Grassy Seed is hopefully going to save me. Are they in... that's not Life Orb range. You've got to protect your Excadrill here, right? This could be a throw. It was not a throw. Stay asleep, please. It would be very, very kind of you if you stay asleep. Excellent. That was a very good sword stance. Now, hoping for no double protects. Because I can survive whatever the T-Tar would want to go for. Nice, no double protect. So I should be fine now. Unless it's Focus Sash T-Tar. But even then, they stay asleep, so clutch Sword Stance, because now I can OHKO the T-Tar. Don't be Sash. Excellent. Very good. Closing that gap. Not more to go. Or not much more to go, I should say. Yeah, 1657. That's got to be like 2 games away, right? To probably be safe. But we will see. I've still got 33 games left as well, which is a big buffer. I do want to get this done as quickly as possible though, because I do hate the IC. To be fair, like 11-1, 1657 is a pretty good rating. Like, I very reasonably could go for first place going from this position at the moment, but I do not care about that. I want to play the IC as little as I possibly can. Okay, let's see. 100 Sky, that's good. Cinderace means it's Blind Sing time. It's the last one. Not as sure on. I'm hoping they leave Talonflame and Lapras. That would probably be best case. Although in that case they're likely to go for Lightning. If they go for Resonance though, that's better. Don't think I want Rillaboom here. Could go Volcarona just for second redirection, because I'm not sure how well I can get Excadrill going. Yeah, I'm going to bring Volcarona. I'm going to commit quite hard to Dragapult sweeping at this point. Okay, that's not the worst. Could be better, but this is likely a Blind Sing. And if I do Blind... Like, if Cinderace goes to sleep this turn, things are wonderful. There's no way you fake out Lapras. Like, only if you know. Like, you properly know what I'm doing. You fake out a Lapras. But we will see. So it's likely going to be Steel Spike to KO the Fairy and Parting Shot into Lapras. Yep. Steel Spike to KO the Fairy, and now we are going to Blind Sing. Come on, Lapras, you can do it. Let's end this IC run quickly, please. Do it, Lapras. This is almost certainly a Parting Shot. It's just a Snarl. That's fine as well. Lapras. Lapras. You can do it. You did it, Lapras. Well done. Now we're in a great position. So now... because they've got Snarl, they probably don't have a proper Dark move, so I think I can Dragon Dance here. I'm going to risk it, I'm going to go for Dragon Dance. One would strongly assume that they do not have another Dark move. At this point, I'll just Blind Sing again. Could switch into Volcarona. That might be okay. Let's see what's happening here. This is a Dark move. Incredibly awkward. I mean, other than Snarl. Just Snarl, okay. That's going to do reasonable chance there, Dragapult, but I can definitely manage that. Okay. So now I can go for a Wormwings to KO the Incineroar. And I can Quiver Dance, and if they stay asleep again, that is wonderful. Because if they wake up, they're Airstreaming KOing my Volcarona regardless. If they stay asleep, they're going to lose their Dynamax, be a Steel type, and be in range of Heat Wave. So if they stay asleep, I'm in a very good position to just sweep. So they should KO the Incineroar. Okay, it did not KO the Incineroar in the slightest, but attacks are dropped. Don't wake up. Nice, nice. We're gonna get the Quiver Dance. They did Snarl, so I'm at neutral, and if they Snarl again, then I'll be back to -1. They do Snarl again, and something dodges. It's Dragon Ball dodges, okay. Like, I'll take a dodge, for sure, but... Will -1 single target Heat Wave. I should KO the Cinderace. We'll have to see if they have Sucker Punch. If they have Sucker Punch, I'm not happy. But at the same time, Wormwinds are looking good here. Could Quiver Dance again. Is that greedy? I think I'm gonna Heat Wave. Okay, that was probably a Sucker Punch. So, if I connect with this Heat Wave, that would be lovely. That could KO. It is a -1, but they are a Steel type, and it's now single target. Now their Sucker Punch won't do too much as well. So just hit the Heat Wave, please. Thank you. And KO. The strong Volcarona. That is nice and strong. Excellent. This is very good. So let's see, I've got one more turn of Dynamax to Dragapult, which is perfect. I still have my Lapras in the back as well. I don't usually have that. Well, there's Urshifu, so I'm definitely going for Rage Powder here. So I can Rage Powder away the Sucker Punch. Do I Airstream or do I Whirlwind? If they fake out the Volcarona, that could be a bit awkward. It's definitely still not over. Might be better to go for Airstream in case they weren't Sash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. High horsepower, is this going to be banded? That's got to be banded. So I'm feeling good with my Lapras now. But this is still a little bit awkward. I'm gonna Rage Powder. 2 Dragon Darts should KO Urshifu. I'll have to see if they Sucker Punch. I hope they do. That would be ideal. But surely they don't because of the Rage Powder. But they did. Nice. That's very good. And then Dragon Dart should 2-shot Urshifu. It does. And now both are in Blizzard range. So they should KO the Volcarona. But now, if I click... Nice, nice. If it's probably better to click Hydro Pump actually into Urshifu, because that's more accurate. Could Dragon Dance on the Sucker Punch, but that goes pretty wrong if the Lapras just gets close combated. So I think I'm going to risk Hydro Pump. Just straight up, because 80% chance to win the match is not bad at all. So I'm going to Dragon Darts. I'm going to risk Hydro Pump. I'm not going to play the Sucker Punch mind game, I'm just going to hit the Hydro Pump. Famous last words. But I'm confident they are banded into high horsepower, so they should be able to hit my Lapras. It did Sucker Punch, so I could have just Dragon Danced. But now Lapras is going to be nice and accurate. So they are locked into high horsepower, so this is going to do nothing. I'll just Blizzard at some point, and Lapras is going to connect with this Hydro Pump. Nice, and this should KO. Excellent. So now I will just Blizzard eventually. So I could have just Dragon Dance, but 80% chance to just straight away win the game, as opposed to probably immediately losing if I did Dragon Dance and they close combated, predicting that. So I was fine with the 80% odds. Like, that's not the worst. And now I will just Blizzard at some point. Excellent, excellent. So that's going to be like 1660s now. One more game. I reckon one more game is fine. $16.72. If I win the next game, I'm probably going to call it there. Because that was the exact cutoff, I'm pretty sure, last time. So I don't care about what the rating is here. If I just win this game, this looks like a team that is going to be incredibly annoying to face, because you never know what they can do. Especially because they got Butterfree. Butterfree has always been one of the more awkward ones. So we're both going to be playing the sleeping game here, it seems. I believe I do want my Dragapult in this one. Do I outspeed Noivern? I should outspeed Noivern. And then probably Volcarona, even though there's a Pelipper. I think Volcarona's fine. So just win this game and I should be done. These are always the annoying IC teams to face. Like, these teams, they always do exactly the worst case scenario. And they didn't lead with Butterfree, which I am happy with. But here, I'm hoping that I can just go for Gravity and Sing into that Noivern. I could Blizzard just immediately, but I think I prefer to Sing. If they close combat the Lapras, I should survive with Friend Guard. They are Dynamaxing immediately. Is this going to be Noivern or Beware? It is Beware. So at least their Knuckles are weaker than their close combats could be. Hopefully they don't taunt my Clefairy. Hope it's not Dynamax Beware that means that I have to keep playing. Just Tailwind, that's fine. I'll survive a Knuckle for sure. It's just a strike. Clefairy should live that as well. Very comfortably. And now it should be okay. I should just be able to sing the Beware now. Just hit the Noivern, please. Good. This should be okay. This should be okay. Because now I'll go for Follow Me Sing into the Beware. I should be okay. Definitely should be. But this is the IC, you never know. I think I don't even need to follow me here, right? Because I'll survive a Knuckle. I might as well just try and Life Dew. And then I'll sing the Beware. Because they didn't Knuckle last time, they won't Knuckle KO my Lapras this time. And if they're going for Strike anyway, it doesn't make a difference. So they are going for Knuckle, so I'm going to keep my Clefairy, which is good. So Life Dew was optimal. Because that's not too much damage overall after the Life Dew. And hit the Sing. Nice. I am feeling good. This could be a 14-game IC, and I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm going to Life Dew, Beware is guaranteed to sleep, and now I will fire off a Blizzard. I just don't want a Butterfree waiting in the back. That would be the worst case. Well, Noivern wakes up, that's fair. And it's just an Air Slash. They flinch, then no Life Dew, that's not the worst thing. But we'll see if they have Focus Sash on the Noivern as well. I don't flinch, So Life Dew is busted. Lapras is back to full. It's back to full. And Blizzard, see if they're Sash. They are Focus Sash, that's fine. And that's definitely Assault Vest on Beware as well. But their Dynamax is gone now. So this is fine. If I just KO the Noivern, they don't have Tailwind, I'll sweep the Dragapult most likely. So now I'm going to go for... I'll go for Life Dew again. No, I want to guarantee that the Noivern is gone. So if I follow me, even though it's probably suboptimal, it means that I definitely get to try and Blizzard here. So I don't want them close combating my Lapras on a wake up. I want that Noivern gone so that there is no Tailwind. So I'm just playing it extra safe here, and they did wake up, and they did fighting move, so Berry should live that. Okay, I'm very pleased I followed me then. Noivern is gone, there is no more Tailwind. Please don't show me a Butterfree. And that's still entirely respectable damage to the Beware. I mean, to be fair, even if they show me a Butterfree, it's not Sash, so I'll be able to follow me and Blizzard again, because there's one more turn of Gravity. It's just Urshifu, that's okay. It's Rapid Strike, okay. So in this case, I'm going to follow me, and I'm going to... Can I just Thunder? There's one more turn of Gravity. But Thunder is 100% accurate at the moment. Sing is not. And I have a Dragapult waiting in the back, so I'm not too concerned. I also have a Volcarona. So it should KO my... I didn't get on my Veil, so I'm not concerned with Brick Break. Drain Punch shouldn't KO. Close Combat would have done. But Drain Punch shouldn't. They're going to go back to full health, but this should not KO. It did not. And because they were Life Orb on their Urshifu, they are definitely going down to this Thunder. So this is good. So I've got my Throat Spray, so this is going to KO. So I will now go into Dragapult. If it is Butterfree waiting in the back, no, it's just Pelipper. So that's another Tailwind, to be fair. That is another Tailwind. So I just want to KO the Pelipper as quickly as I can. I'll go for Wormwind to reduce the Beware's Dark moves. Take Tailwind, fair enough. I will now Thunder because it's 100% accurate in the rain. They're not Focus Sash on Pelipper as well, so I could just straight up Oko them. But Pelipper's got reasonable defenses, so it probably survives. See if the Pelipper goes down here. What item it is as well. Maybe Choice Scarf, but then what item is the Butterfree? I don't know what item, maybe Damp Rock on the Pelipper, but I don't know. It did survive, that's fine. See if Lapras makes it through the turn, because if Dragapult doesn't get hit here, if they KO the Lapras, then I've still got pretty much full HP Dragapult anyway. Shadow Claw, okay. Fair enough. That's fine, and then do they Tailwind? They just Hurricane, do not confuse. And we are sorted. Excellent. So Fluffy is direct contact, right? And Airstream doesn't make direct contact because it's a max move. So it should ignore the Fluffy, I believe. And I can just Giga Drain KO the Pelipper. Okay, I can't this turn, but I will next turn. So you don't really see Fluffy too much. But I believe I was correct with my assessment. Because if that was Fluffy, if Fluffy came into play, it would have survived that. But yes, this looks like it is a wrap. for a Whelmwind and a Giga Drain, and I should be done. Even if they're Quick Claw. I guess Focus Band can technically save them. You always have to take into account the Focus Band. I have played a Focus Band that activated in an IC before, but there we go. That should be the 1680s. I think I'm comfortable with 1680s, because everyone seems to be comfortable with 1670s, so I'm going to actually just look at the rating at the moment. Like, I'll look again at the end of the day just to double check that I'm still in the top 1,000, but yeah, that should be fine. I don't want to continue battling. I want to check my rating now. Yeah, 1685, like top 200s. Like that will go a lot lower when people actually battle at the end of the day here, but yeah, I was 1683 in the last IC, and that was enough. And now I'm 1685, so that again definitely should be enough. So that is almost certainly going to be the end of this little run. Like 14 games for 1685. Like if I won one more game, I could have got 1700s in one day. That's quite amusing. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm very pleased not to have to play more IC than I have to, because I hate the IC so much.